Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Today I'm going to review the Furlan Marri Grey Sector, reference 2145A. This is the first ever mechanical watch from a watch brand that I guess made itself famous by having quartz watches that looked like vintage timepieces, oftentimes old Patek Philippe's and things like that, but in an inexpensive, well-made, but inexpensive, quartz package. And they happened to do that formula really, really well because there were these wonderful designs that people wanted to wear, but were not willing to spend the type of money that, an original vintage one would cost. And Furlan Marri, tapped into that. And now they've come, I guess, to the point where mechanical watches are for them. They're going to continue this even further, but this represents the beginning, and it's a great watch to talk about. This one I said is the Grey Sector, but there's different color sectors. But these are attractive dials that you'll see a lot, and there's slightly different names for them. But I think they did a good job there, and you can see those applied Breguet style numerals and hands. The case is 37.5 millimeters wide in steel, 10 millimeters thick. Comes with two straps, and I really think the quality here is very well done. I think that the brand has a lot of the right partners and is going to continue to make a name for itself. This movement, you're going to see a lot of these, and this is a great story here. This is called the Joux-Perret G100 family of movements, and this is a movement made in Switzerland by Joux-Perret, which is owned by the Citizen Group in Japan. What this essentially is fascinating. This is a Japanese Miyota 9000 series base architecture, which has been upgraded with better performance, better features, better decoration, and produced in Switzerland. So this is essentially a Japanese design, modified and upgraded for sort of Swiss standards. It's Swiss made, but it's an interesting way of going about it. Citizen owns Joux-Perret, and they sell Miyota movements to people. Until recently, Joux-Perret was not much of a movement supplier. They would do it, but they, definitely not movements like this. And this is fantastic. So you're going to see the G100 in definitely more places. And if you look at the 9000 series from Miyota, you're going to see the similarities there. This is a 4 Hz movement. It's been upgraded to over 60 hours of power reserve for this Joux-Perret version. And it's got this heavy tungsten rotor there to make sure there's a lot of winding efficiency. So these are good movements. And you can see here that there's a nice expansive case back. So let's see what this watch looks like on the wrist. It is definitely a bit on the smaller side for the type of taste I have, but it is very comfortable. It is very handsome. And if I was sort of a sleeve or suit wearing person, I would really be all about this. I guess what makes it not feel too small are these horn style lugs, which wrap and are attractive looking. And really the lugs make the watch, if you think about it. As I said, there's different color dials. So if gray isn't your thing, there's different versions there. So there's a lot of people that like this size. The comfort level is very, very high. I would have liked a tiny bit more contrast in the dial, but I think that you can get away with it. And if you want something which is, a little bit more on the legible side, then there's a white version as well. And I think that Furlan Marri has you covered. So overall, a really nice package here. I can't wait to see more of the things that they do. Again, I know a little bit behind the scenes, and I know some of the more complicated watches they're coming into. So mechanical as well as quartz, I think still quartz, is going to continue to be part of Furlan Marri's future. Price for the Grey Sector reference 2145A is 1,250 Swiss francs. You can see more on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.